Lan Thanh Nguyễn.
And this is Channel Nguyễn English Major News.
While we're unconsciously earning benefits from the internet, there has been mounting evidence showing the dark sides of it. More and more people have misperceptions about life. Few citizens can tell which websites are trustworthy on the net, with the internet overexposure as the key culprit.
But is this means of data provision something inevitable to international development, or is it something that we have overused? For more than 100 years, internet has been known as the more accessible tool to find information, to make connection, and to create communication with others. However, there have been proofs that this is not always the case. To be more precise, this could lead to misperceptions upon significant topics on a massively large scale.
Misinformation on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube ranges from racially driven scapegoating to supposed cures for the notorious coronavirus. For example, one inaccurate Facebook post shared more than 500 times claimed that a vaccine exists for this virus, which is on no grounds to be validated.
Along with the chaos created by misleading information, cyberbullying, or also called cyber harassment, has caused a great impact upon young population through bullying, but in the form of digital devices. And this issue has started to be more serious and raising concern among the citizens of the world.
Good morning, viewers. Thảo is here, coming to you live from Nguyễn Du Gifted High School in Wolverhampton City. And being with me here today is Tuấn Anh, a really good student of the school I'm standing at. So, good morning, Tuấn Anh. And is there any signs of internet's disadvantages in your school?
Like I've seen many of the students in my school suffering from being bullied on Facebook, and for most of the situation, it's kind of really hard for them to study well again. And even for some situation, when they're too stressed, it's kind of really impossible for them to get to classes again, not to mention trying to get good performance in tests.
Okay, so what about your friends? Have they ever suffered from anything like that?
For my friends, I've seen them suffering from rumors too, and I've already seen that on TV a couple years ago, but didn't expect it to be this bad.
Okay, so thank you so much, Tuấn Anh.
Thanks, Thảo. We now move you to the next session for the upcoming interview with our guest scientists to find out more about the knowledge behind the problem. So, Mrs. Jenny, do you think that the ramifications of misinformation could be worse than what we had expected?
Well, I'm afraid so. According to a study conducted by the Pew Research Center, 64% of adults believe in fake news stories, leading to a great deal of confusion. And also 23 of them shared that they have shared the fabricated political stories themselves, sometimes by mistake and sometimes intentionally. And I believe that this is just the beginning.
Whoa, that was some really startling figures to know. And in terms of cyberbullying, can you tell us about some of the data upon it?
As we all have known, one of the most common consequences is the emotional disorders. However, in some extreme cases, that bullying also, as well as the negative comments that occur on the social networking sites, can lead to several problems, such as the anxiety or the depression-like symptoms, and as well as high levels of stress. And these things can ultimately result in the commit suicide.
If that's so, is there any feasible measures that we can take and use for ourselves right now?
To reduce the risk of getting misleading information on the internet, all you have to do is to read from reliable and trustworthy resources. And also you should choose to read from a multitude of websites, not just rather one. And also one more thing you should do is to double check every piece of information that you read. So in terms of the cyberbullying, after being bullied, remember to do these two things. The first one, you have to save all the evidence. You can take screenshots or save the messages, emails, or phone records. Keep all forms of contact and also the communication as the evidence, which will help you to prove your case. Not just that, record the date, the time, and description of the instances when the cyberbullying has occurred.
Thank you for your advice. And that's also the end of our morning news sections. As final words, the cause of cyberbullying and information overexposure can be created by people who want to hurt your feelings or want to mislead you. But the choice to be affected by those words is always yours.